Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, welcome back to Empire Total War. Well, last time, let's be honest, at this point, I'm not fighting Russia in a war to win. No. Now I'm just having fun. Now we're trying to break the bastards, and the big question today is, who's going to break first? Because Russia is barely holding on, and we've got a lot more we can do yet. Spain is teetering on the edge of revolution, and on top of that, they've got no bloody army. If there's a revolution, they are falling and becoming a republic, and that would be so nice for me. The Ottomans and the Austrians are just punching each other in the face over and over again forever, and the Marathans are losing control, and oh, we're not done with you yet, you stupid bastards, because your greatest strength is also your greatest weakness. Sending in giant numbers of small armies just to, you know, pester, skirmish, etc, etc. Oh, that's not good news for you, because if I can stay on top of it, then that means the news back in the centre is, oh my goodness, another 6 of our armies were wiped out. And that makes people really, really unhappy. So, alright lads, let's just keep it up, shall we? And the nice thing about this army is, oh yeah, this is the one with the shotgun cannons. So many shotgun cannons, and okay, they're a little bit old school these days, but when it comes to short-range blasting, they still do the job. They soften up infantry so nicely, right up to the point where the main infantry line is ready to start firing, which should be any moment, so everybody just line up, and these guys will be off probably before they get off. Yes, a single shot, there we go, wavering, broken, shattered, off you go lads. Right, nice easy warm up there, everybody nice and dead, and to be honest, yeah, as this goes on, just more and more experience, better and better general, these tiny skirmishers, they are good for me. Oh, but yes, the big one. So, yes indeed, Maratha decided to send a big full-stack army to retake this city. This city that is, I will admit, a tiny bit damaged, but, oh guys, you're in over your heads. Bear in mind, in terms of melee, they've got the advantage. In terms of sheer number of guns, they've got the advantage. Alright, where we have the advantage is artillery. I want this fight staying nice and at range, and I can use my limited cavalry to try and stall the advance. Alright, break them up a little bit. Let a bit of the army approach, shell them to hell, and then let the other half come, shell them too. Cavalry is distraction, that's the plan. Oh, now this is ideal right here. I've got good clear conditions, I've got high ground. If I want it, I've got a nice big building. Oh, that's really nice, actually. I mean, ooh, that's interesting. I could just occupy this area, use it to defend myself, or I could use the high ground right at the back. Can I really resist using these buildings? Okay, hang on. Hang on. How good are some of these buildings? Like, are we just using a handful of windows, or do we go on the roof too? Oh, it's the roof too. Yeah, okay, fine. We're using the buildings, absolutely. I mean, come on. That's too cool not to do. We've got troops on the roof. We've got troops in these buildings. This is, this is sexy as anything. Okay, so, pretty wild line here. Grenadiers guarding, yeah, these two breaches. With grenades, nothing is getting through. We got troops up on the roof. We got more troops guarding the breaches. One isolated shotgun cannon right there. Other one is... okay, you should not be right there. You guys should be more like... yeah, that should be then again. Okay, hang on, just... get the position of these cannons right. Because if you don't, they are going to, you know... blast our own people. That's going to be fine. Obviously, we've got all of the lovely mortuary type cannons at the back. Nice and safe. More grenadiers over here. Handful of Swiss guarding the flank. Cavalry ready to go. Now, this unit probably won't do much, but screw it. We're going to try and make it happen. It's going to be great. Now. Where's the tough stuff and where's the real stuff? Just a whole bunch of Bargear infantry, basic gun lines. They had like, yeah, one cannon somewhere. Don't really see it. Are they kind of coming around the outside? They may or may not be. Main cannon's not in range yet, so we might be able to pick off at some bits and pieces. Just remember, I've got no gun cav here. I do, however, have the Lancers, so I might get a good charge at the bare minimum. Just if they keep moving in this direction, I might need to bring more infantry around here to guard one more flank. Potentially, we'll have to see. For the time being, though, I may be able to, yeah, stop them walking in that direction just by bringing some cavalry over to this side. Slam a single unit of Bargear from every direction with a big charge bonus. Gonna be honest, not sure how well that's gonna work, but we may as well give it a go. Okay, this is too much. Oh, okay, some units starting to move forward. That was just some basic cav. Yeah, the problem we've got here is this is too much firepower. I can't approach this with my cav, not head on, not without taking huge losses, which, to be honest, may have to be the plan, just to make sure they move forward, as I say, divided nice and slow. This is a bit too much to just straight up beat them one-on-one. I need them to be a bit more divided. And keep in mind, we've also got, yeah, Seat Warriors and Gurkhas over on the right. That's a problem, because that means, yes, they're going to potentially be trying to get around the back, storm the town hall. And they'll be able to do it, because that's what they want. There we go. You're just shredding those poor cavalry, aren't you? Good. Right. So, first blow goes to me, but I mean, let's be honest. This is dicey. Maybe I want my cavalry over on this side to keep these guys busy. Gurkhas are really hurt. Hindu musketeers are pretty flimsy, though. They're pretty weak, so okay. They're going super wide right now, and I can see why. That makes a lot of sense for them. Still, I'm seeing Lancers coming in. Send the extremely weak unit in just to intercept. Everybody else just move round the side, if you'd be so kind. You guys, no. Everybody else just hold off for 1 second. We're just going to be, yeah, slamming into you from every direction, actually. Let's just get you isolated and dead, because, yes, Lancers have, like, 0 defense, so you're being slammed into, unhappy, and you'll be off momentarily. Lovely. Who was the leader? There should be a proper general somewhere. I just can't see him at the moment. I see we're firing into. Good spot to fire. Really nice spot to fire into. Right there, like that. Good work. Those guys are backing off. Okay. Send the cavalry right round the side and the back. Let's just see if we can draw some attention away from the front, because this is looking a bit scary. Actually, this is too many troops. I don't like it. So, actually, you know what? Grenadiers. Get the Grenadiers over to this side. Toss some grenades in. That'll do some good work. Cavalry, meanwhile, over on this side is just going to start looping around. And yeah, what I really want is for them to start saying, "Oh my goodness, cavalry, we should hunt that down and shoot it," because then they won't be going in the right direction. That would be really good news. So, alright, there we go. Some of them are doing that already. They're probably going to turn and fire. Yeah, they're going to struggle to get too much of a hit in. We're just kind of sneaking around the outskirts right now. We are going to lose a handful of horses, but nothing too major. Guys, turn around, and multiple units have turned away and are now going the other way. Good. These horses are just going to be idiot magnets. They're going to draw a huge amount of attention away from where attention should be. So, okay. Get over to here. I don't like this. They're sort of holding steady for now. How are we doing on shotgun range? Almost in shotgun range. So, momentarily you guys will be okay. Some of you are ready to fire. We've got, like, little shotgun blasts coming in any moment here. you're not in a good position. You could be flanked really easily. And the cavalry is, yeah, the cavalry is just leading a significant portion of the army off into stupid directions. Now, we could go take out their artillery. They've also got some Sikh musketeers over there. Right, just bring my cavalry around here. Good rear charge available, should it be necessary, is fine. Sikh musketeers are really, really good, so that could be a little bit of a problem. Those are just a bar gear infantry. You guys get over here ready to toss grenades at anyone who might need it. So the basic exchange of fire should go, yeah, pretty well in my favor. These guys are just inferior troops. Maybe take out these guys. You are confident, but whether that's going to last or not. Yeah, right now we're winning these exchanges, but not by as much as I'd like. Okay, send. Actually, you know what? No. Over here, Sikh musketeers. Let's get some grenades on these guys, if you'd be so kind. And you're charging in, aren't you? That's okay, they've decided to close. This is not what I was expecting, but grenadiers are really good hand to hand. So actually, that's kind of fine. Okay, let's bring the cavalry in. What's going on over on this side, by the way? Not too much for the time being. We should have some shots coming in off the roof, and yeah, there we go. Let's just get a big charge in the rear. This fight is... Ooh, this is starting to get a tiny bit dicey, by the way. Just get over to here. You guys are firing. Slam into the side of these guys if you can. Now I'm just bringing the reinforcements in, which is not good. You guys get over to here. You guys slam over to here. You guys hit these guys. Just do what you flipping can. Shotgun cannons are doing something, but not too much to be... Oh, you're stuck in a fight you don't want to be in. That's a melee. Alright, well, good luck. I did put the Scots there. They can do a pretty good job. Bring the Grenadiers around this direction. That's all. That's Sikh warriors. I don't like that. Don't like that one little bit. These guys are not necessarily helping that much, to be honest. Get ready to just toss in the grenades. I think we've killed their leader, which is great. Wasn't really aiming to do that, but we've done it. You guys fall back. You guys get over to here. Where's the rest of the cavalry? Okay, the cavalry charge on that flank worked really well, actually. There's a giant pile of grenades. Good. They're really wavering. Go over to normal shot if you can. And honestly, grenadiers are okay. Fine. Those guys broke immediately. Good. Just shoot them with guns in the back. See what you can do to just keep them wandering off. No, that's grenades. Don't use grenades. Just use guns. Guns are fine. The Scots won this fight. Yeah, I think, honestly, just the general being broken decided it. I was a little bit concerned there. There are more problems. Guys, back off, please. Back off. There are, yes, anti-cav squares dotted about. The reinforcements that we let off with the cavalry are still around. How are the losses doing? Well, we've definitely taken some casualties, but we've also broken the siege. Honestly, I'm gonna say that's fine. I will flipping take it. So, you guys just get over in this direction. What else do we have that needs killing, by the way? And also, okay. All remaining cavalry, just draw it together. Where are the remaining cav at this point? I need all of you in position. There might be more as needs doing yet. Oh, not least just actually seeing off these guys with the nice high chargey cavalry. That might be good. Just a big front charge straight into these guys. Should do a good amount of damage. Lancers will do a lot of good work too. Shaken. Keep firing, guys. Keep firing. Everything's under control. Then we've got a bit more bar gear infantry. We do have, yes, you guys should be ready to go momentarily. Nothing much is going on this side. Okay, I think we've got this all under control. If you guys want to, okay, guys, if they've not broken, you should not be there. But, by the way, Grenadiers, get the bombs ready and toss them in. There we go. There's the fire. Your line's a bit ragged, to be honest, but I guess they'll do. And now they're shattered. Okay. What is... Oh, dear. What's left over here? Get my cavalry out of there if you'd be so kind. Some Sikh musketeers. That's actually pretty decent. Some... Oh, there's the armed peasants. Okay, it's nothing. We got this, though. There have been, yeah, losses. Okay, so definitely some losses, but could have been a lot worse. And their army, of course, is at 4 straight back and not quite into range, unfortunate. Had I not moved this guy, he could probably have offered pursuit. Meanwhile, over in this direction, oh my, -6 with tax already exempt. Oh dear, guys. And in a perfect world, I want this small army to the south taken care of as well. Now, if I take the cannons, then they're definitely not making it back to the city. But then again, what if I laid a trap? If I left this city mostly unguarded, then, well, then again, these guys could just come back and deal with it, unfortunately. But I would like the garrison up here to abandon this city. If they do that, okay. Can even my infantry, they won't be able to make it back, no. Okay. Just send basically everything down south to deal with these guys. It's not a problem. Just, yeah. You over here. Oh, you're already tax exempt. Dear oh flipping dear. They were already a bit battered. To be honest, I could have just sent a small detachment, but we'll let the trap stand, see how they respond to it. Oh my goodness, a loss of precisely 1. Lovely. So yes, that was definitely overkill, but in all fairness, if I lose this city, I kind of don't care. Now, if I were to leave the cannons behind, just out of interest, could anybody... No, not even the cavalry can make it back to the town, so... Alright, we'll see who, if anybody, decides to come and investigate. Oh yes, and how about, just for fun, I send a small unit of infantry to go and burn down their university. There's no real benefit to it, to be honest. I just feel like burning down their university because that'll stop their tech progress for the time being. Lovely. Okay, Maratha is now down to -8 lower class public order, so, oh guys, you just try and climb your way out of this one. As for Austria, okay, they appear to be just burning stuff down, otherwise just, yes, not quite in a position right this moment to launch another attack on Istanbul. Over to Spain, however. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, you stupid bastards. Right, they wanted Morocco back, and Morocco handed their arse to them. I love it, though then again, hang on. That might be bad news. That was a big army. An army they no longer have to pay the wages of because dead men don't want a pay slip. And, oh, I really hope that hasn't dragged them out of bankruptcy. Because that would be really sad if they'd just been basically saved from revolution by losing a huge important scrap against Morocco. As for Russia, though, that's a big army. Heading might be back towards Moscow. Alright, keep an eye on that. They might be trying to take that back off Sweden. Speaking of which, they appear to be putting together some new armies, so... Okay, hopefully they're in a good position, reinforcing Moscow, ready to hold it. Good, good, good. Sweden is now really okay. We know this dance. Alright, I'm just going to pay them off. It's fine. Maybe one small naval spanking just to, you know, make sure they get the message en route. And as for Maratha, what precisely is it? There we go. I kind of suspected this. So they've taken the bait but with the wrong army. So the army we just repelled from the city is now coming back in to try again. And 80 really poor units versus... Oh no, the Gurkhas would win by themselves. So, alright, auto-resolve that one. Obviously, we'll lose. 30 casualties is honestly not that bad. And then we shall simply go in and... Okay, this one's a bit more embarrassing. But this one is also... Sikh Musketeers, Lancers. We can hold this, right? Oh dear, I may have been a bit too... fighty with the armies. But bear in mind, no breaches, so we will have walls, we will have free cannons. Alright, get the garrison up on the walls, we'll use the tools we have available. Watch out for the cannons though, because yes, they do have some good shots that they can take too. You guys just stay, no, not there, about over here is fine. Just get over here. Apparently they're going to bring down this wall, unfortunately. They do have one cannon, which is, yeah, not bad. Ooh, 24-pounder foot artillery. Not bad at all. So yeah, this wall is going to go down very fast. Very fast indeed. Sikh musketeers are also pretty bloody good. But, I mean, use what we've got. Alright, we do have our own free cannons. They're not doing much, to be honest, but if we can take out the Sikh musketeers, I think we might be able to have this, though that was literally one guy, which is very flimsy. But give it a go. I mean, these cannons are just terrible. This is entirely potluck as to whether, yes, the cannons can really do anything or not. That was a couple of people. Well done. That was a nice little boop on the head for a handful of them. Though, yes, you guys are going to need to do better than this, because Sikh musketeers will just defeat every single one of these guys. It's entirely about whether we can actually, yeah, use the cannons to take them out. I suspect not, which may mean, yes, I'm about to lose 2 cities in a row, which is kind of embarrassing, but I can just go and take them straight back again, so it's fine. It doesn't help, of course, that, yeah, these guys have got basically, like, no ammo. Such small amounts of ammo. So, yeah, I'm not feeling good about this. Alright, what's the plan at this point? I assume they're about to start ascending on this side, which is not great for me, to be honest, especially as... Guys, was this really the... Okay, welcome to Empire Total War pathfinding. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Deploy one unit down over here who can take pot shots from the ground. No, from this building. Use this building. The one chance we've got is just scaring off the infantry, and... which we appear to have done. Not 100% sure how we did, but they do appear to be retreating. I mean, honestly, if they're going to stand right there, there might be an argument for sending one unit outside to go and have a poke at them, just to see if maybe they'll just stand and take it. They are admittedly firing with their cannons, so alright lads, literally the widest line you've ever seen in your life, because you guys are idiots and thus don't actually know anything about, you know, fire by rank or whatnot. So just stand in a long line and that will be fine. So alright, here we go. Here we go. Prepare for dumb attack. Let's go right here. Cannons firing from above at these guys who are trying to shoot up at these guys. Not achieved much so far. Activate fire at will. And first rank, fire. Second rank, just don't bother, because they can't figure out how to do that. I mean, honestly, I feel like this guy's just being lazy at the moment. And oh, bloody hell, what was that? Okay, the fort is being damaged by cannon fire. They might be about to create another... Oh, they're on the move. I think they're turning around. They've kind of figured out that something's going on over here. But to be honest, I'm in the much better position, just in terms of line. And here comes more cannon fire. They might be shooting their own guys here. The reload speed, by the way, is very slow on these bastards. And a little bit of fire going on sporadically, down to 119. I mean... we're achieving something. Why are you guys down there? For what possible reason would you be when I suppose the fort is about to collapse? So, I mean, fair enough, really. You're out of ammo, aren't you? Alright, don't shoot them with guns. Just charge in with, like, those bayonets you've got. You get, like, basically no bonus of any description to charge or whatever, but give it a go. Give them a stabbing. It's better than just standing there and being shot, I suppose. Immediately broken. Magnificent, and there's still 90 of these guys. Good. Good. This is going... I don't know how this is going. It feels like it's going, oh, there's another breach. Can they even use that one? I'm not sure they can. I mean, honestly, this is kind of working. Send out the second group to do precisely the same thing again, because they're now in a position where these guys are actually getting some good work done, and these guys have got the wall then again. I think it's not going to matter. I think I'm going to run out of ammo before I can win. Concentrated fire is the best bet I've got. Everybody outside, just hit them as best you can while they're distracted by the guys up on the walls. Alright, everybody forward. Everybody forward. This wall is going to collapse, isn't it? I don't think they even are actually meaning to shoot it. It's just going to happen anyway. Just hold the wall anyway. Guys, you stay in position right here. That was a good amount of fire. Wavering. Come on, let's see him off. See him off. They'll be reloaded by next week. It's going to be fine. Keep firing. Shaken. But they're focusing. The AI are very bad at changing target. If you can lock them onto one target, they tend to stay focused, which is why grenadiers are so powerful in this game. Just use some other unit as a distraction, then the grenade can walk forward safely. It would be faster to mail them new guns. The speed these bastards reload. Any moment now. Just give it 2.5 minutes. It's all gonna be fine. There's next wave. Shaken. 55. Alright, down to 52. Shaken again. I don't really have enough firepower here. We're not doing enough shock damage. In a melee, we'll lose. The ammo's almost gone. The ammo is almost gone. Even with the enemy AI bugging out this badly, where they refuse to assault the walls, and the cavalry refuse to get involved, and the cannon refuse to do anything useful, I think we're going to lose. Oh, there go a lot of men. I'm so sorry, guys, but you kind of just had to hold your position, and I'm pretty sure they have just broken. Understandable. You're out of ammo, aren't you? Right, brave suicide charge, lads. In you flipping go. Okay, behold the trash that is Garrison troops. Yes, that was how badly they did against basically one unit who was bugging out. Okay, they're not letting up here. Having taken 2 cities, they're now trying to take a third. They're trying to take their old centre back. But this time, no. I've got reinforcements. Get out of here, you stupid losers. Okay, make no attempt to hold the walls. We've got to make sure we don't lose before the reinforcements get into play. And, oh, this is perfect. My reinforcements appear to be coming in right behind some of their army. Good. Good. So, we've got you guys coming in momentarily. I'm just going to, yes, occupy a handful of buildings. The walls are still kind of collapsing. It's going to take some time for my troops to arrive, unfortunately. But, guys, we've got the general up front. Don't really want the general up front, to be honest. Just, you guys get over here. General, fall back slightly. He can help out in a moment, but to be honest, the important thing is, yes, we just take out John the 7 of them. I think we're fine. So, okay, artillery is coming in first. We've just got to make sure they don't take and then hold the plaza for multiple minutes before my army can actually get into position. Okay, unit number 1 has been taken care of. They are shattered. Cavalry, just start moving to the top of the hill, just to, yeah, get in the breach if you can. Bear in mind, this is a very battered army. Unit number 1 has arrived, which was, yes, just some basic cavalry. Gonna hit these guys in the rear, doing some excellent work straight away. Wavering if we're lucky. Come on, let's get the break. No, shaken, which means back off, please. Don't want to be involved in an extended melee. Send in the general. We've got more troops coming in here. That's just basics, to be honest. You guys turn around. I need you to be, yeah, getting the first hit in. They're already shaken. We've now got a double cavalry charge. This is the general's unit, so, yeah, this is risky. Generals are not that tough in this game, but get over here, hit them, broken. Good. We've got some basic armed peasants going on right here. Guys, form a nice long line. Hindu musketeers are now going to be in play. Who else is actually here? Okay. 2-minute countdown. Let's get in as best we can. We've got snipers. Okay, turns out this was a genius position after all. Because, yes, we've actually got sniping overwatch going on from this building. In which case, guys, get back inside. This is actually gonna work just fine. 1.5 minutes till we need to surrender. How's everybody else doing? There's my lancers. They're fast. You guys, get over here, please. Everybody else should already be running. Where's the rest of the infantry? They're coming in, but it's going to take them a while to get here. Oh dear. guys, get over to here as best you can. That's Hindu Musketeers. This is a general. Oh, I don't want to toss him in unless I really have no other option. But they've just abandoned the plaza. They are not currently on the plaza. The clock has stopped and... okay, bloody hell, the garrison's actually done something. Well, that's a surprise. Right to the Guinness Book of World Records for that one. A garrison unit actually just bloody did something. Now, the problem we've got here is, yes, those Hindu Musketeers are going to be able to do something sooner or later. Where are the rest of the troops? Here come the Lancers. Good. Lancers can get in. That's nice. You guys go in there. General, get round the back. Lead these guys into fire if you can. Hindu Musketeers are kind of terrible. So, yeah, they'll take more damage than the Sikh Musketeers did. Where's the rest of their troops? I see a handful of horsemen. And then, oh, the Gurkhas. Okay, those guys are dangerous. They should just send them in. Like, if this was me controlling this army, Gurkhas walk in, squat on the plaza, probably they wouldn't be able to be dislodged in time. So, okay, armed peasantry over there. Send the Lancers to go and deal with that. The Hindu Musketeers are being shot over here. My infantry's arrived. That should be, broadly, the end of it. That's good news right there. Tiny handful of you bastards. There's the Grenadiers. You guys go over here. You guys hit these guys. Just ignore them. It's fine. I need you guys to keep moving and deal with the Hindu Musketeers over here. That unit's been seen off. We've got Sikh Musketeers, but only 63. You're heading for the plaza. Stop them. We've got fire coming in off you bastards. You guys just getting over here. Fast as you flipping like, please. Fast as you like. This unit is sort of working. Shoot them if you can. With, like, normal guns is fine. Still 105. They're not back on the plaza. This is a ridiculous fight. But we are where we are. And, okay. So... Lancer lads, in you go for the next big charge. Straight into the back of the Hindu Musketeers. Lancers down. Let's get a good medieval charge going on right up the Jacksy. They're not going to be enjoying that one little bit. And, yeah, that's going to do some good damage straight away. Broken! I love it. Okay, the situation appears to have stabilized. You guys get into position right here. And, okay, we're not going to lose every single fight today. That's nice. And there we go. Last handful mopped up around the outside, but... okay, bloody hell. If you guys could just stop attacking my cities right now, that'd be great. Okay, that army ceases to exist. I take one step forward and... okay, I march back into the city, which I didn't order, but I guess we are where we are. Oh, and here comes Morocco. They're after some flipping revenge. They possibly just had their arse handed to them in the fog of war. Oh, and hello, potentially not sexy. Say hello to probably the single most controversial bit of technology in this game. Platoon firing. A technology that, yes, like a decade on, we're still arguing whether it's actually good or not. This is a new firing pattern that replaces fire by rank. Now you're probably thinking, John, but fire by rank's amazing, and it is, but don't worry, this doesn't apply to everybody. It only applies to a small number of elite troops at the top of the tech tree. But yes, many people have argued over the years, fire by rank is just better. Platoon firing means, rather than, yes, rank 1 fire, rank 2 fire, rank 3 fire, instead, a small group fires on one end of the line. And then the fire moves up group by group like, say, a Mexican wave of bullets. By the time it gets to the end, the beginning is ready to fire again. The point being, you're always laying down fire. So you're always laying down penalties to morale. That sounds good, but in terms of straight damage it does, I'd say, yeah, fire by rank is superior, because fire by rank you lay more firepower down with the initial exchange. When fire by rank goes up against platoon firing, then fire by rank can lay down more damage faster, dealing more damage to the enemy unit so they don't have a chance to platoon fire in return, but it's hard to actually test it because, yes, only elite units actually use platoon firing, so it might look better, but that's only because the best units are the only ones doing it, so yeah, it's a funny old one. Despite that, though, we do need to research it. Why? Because if you don't get access to your top-tier military building. Giving me access to, oh, there they are. The Blue Guard, the Holland Guard, the elite of the elite. So, yeah, you're gonna be wanting them. Okay, now, thankfully, yes, even with those extra victories, it was not enough to take the Maratha Center out of minus. So, yeah. There should still be a rebellion in a turn or two. Even more so once I'm done, yes, taking back this nonsense. Because, guys. No, actually. Just no. In fact, I've decided to demand surrender. And they've agreed because they knew they were going to lose. Because that's a button you can push in this game. I kind of forget about it a lot, because mostly it doesn't do anything. But it is there. Also, the cheeky gits have 100% just run straight in and demolished all my church schools. Well, that is just rude. Okay, for that, you don't get surrender. You get to be horribly murdered by cannons. Right, deploy our greatest weapon. We're sending in the kilts. And here come the magnificent bastards now. Oh my goodness, it's my old friends, the Sikh Musketeers. Right, so you stupid bullies did some damage to me last time. Well, this time, I've brought some proper lads who know how to bloody fight. Okay, lesson learned, I hope. If anything, yes, losing those territories twice in a row has just left them more miserable than before we started. So honestly, this is... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hello there, brand new nation that didn't exist 10 minutes ago. Okay, so. Remember how bloody ages ago I sat down and said, oh yes, I'm going to go over to Afghanistan, and deliberately triggered them into being an independent nation. Afghanistan's not the only nation around here that does that. We have now got the brand new independent minor nation of Punjab. They are now here. Oh, that's lovely. Right there. And Kashmir has also gone independent, but yes, that's a generic rebel faction. The difference being, basically, yeah, rebel factions are always going to play super passive. They just hang out in their own territory, never expand. Minor factions will expand, and on top of that, you can take a rebel faction without anybody caring, because they're just rebels. But the moment it's a proper minor faction, then yes, expansion penalties will apply if you attack them. These guys are also cool because, yes, I believe they are the only Sikh nation in the entire game. So, welcome aboard, guys. It's lovely to hear from you. Unfortunately, of course, yes, they're in the middle of the desert. There's no port or anything, so I can't actually do anything like, say, trade with them. But it's super cool they're here. So, okay, the plan is sort of working because 100%... yes, there are rebellions going on, left, right and centre. I'm causing trouble for everybody. And as for Russia, I just need to, yes, evacuate this territory. So I'm now back in unfriendly territory, but that's good because now I am here, 2 turns away from, yes, this territory. So, okay, you guys, how angry are you? Somewhat angry. To be honest, okay. I feel like the Ottomans are the logical choice on this occasion, just because Ottoman control of the Black Sea works completely in my favour. Now, before we go and buy off at Sweden, any chance have you guys got a nice fleet somewhere? Because, okay, I don't see one. To be honest, that's actually a bit on the suspicious side. Because I know you guys had a fleet at some point or another. Well, never mind. Guys, shall we just do our usual dance again? Okay, today they don't want money. They want to know the diamond formation, which is pretty useless. And they want to know about copper bottoms, which I assume refers to ships and not steampunk clockwork sex robots. But honestly, either way is fine by me. Go ahead, lads, let's make it happen. Oh, and another change up north. Sweden has finally taken that tiny territory from Russia right here. This one's not so bad. I think it's got like some mines, yeah, a handful of furs dotted about too. It's not their worst territory. They have worse ones out east, which they've still got. So, okay, I would not be surprised to see Russian bankruptcy on the cards. Especially as, yes, right now the only way they're holding Ukraine is by exempting it from taxation. So, even then, they're on -1 right now. They're in a lot of trouble. But okay, this here, if I've got my numbers right, this might be the moment. There's nothing they can do. Now, they might be able to beat the rebellion, but that's just postponing the inevitable. I think the army should be showing up this turn, so... Alright, rest of the world, what have you got for me? Okay, now here's interesting. Russia moving troops out of Ukraine, though some going back in too. Possibly just sending out, yeah, the good ones, replacing them with ones that need a bit of healing. Keep an eye on that. Sometimes the AI does seem to choose to evacuate if it knows it can't hold. So, yeah, maybe keep an eye over there. Oh, and speak of the devil. Okay. Russia is definitely going for Moscow. But right now they cannot take it. There are too many troops about. They're not even going to try. So, alright. Reinforcements are also heading down south. I really hope I don't need to go and take Moscow for a third time. That would be very annoying. More reinforcements piling in too. The walls aren't good walls. So, alright. Just keep an eye on that bit of the world. We do have a spy right there. And as for Maratha, yeah, piling in more and more troops, desperately trying to hold off the inevitable. But what's also going on is... Are you guys seriously trying to break out? Now this, to me, smells of desperation. They need to get their trade, international trade I mean, back online. And they're willing to take fights that they basically know they can't win in a desperate attempt to make it happen. I think they might be on the verge of bankruptcy. And oh, absolutely, as we've said before, 6 rates are becoming outdated. But against a nation that literally doesn't own a dockyard, they'll do the job. Very nicely, in fact. Right, entire fleet either surrendered or sunk, so that's just some nice pocket change from the Sea Police. Absolutely lovely. However, no sign of the Revolution or Rebel Army, so... Okay, maybe it's one more turn out. Still at -4. Officially, this town is now Protestant. It is the biggest religion, so therefore, yes, the symbol changes. Lovely. As for the main armies, they could do with another turn of recuperation, to be honest. So, send out the fast response lads to deal with, yes, these small issues just wandering about. 4 light dragoons can very easily handle, yeah, just a handful of scruffy survivors. Oh yeah, it's just a handful of cavalry and some of you guys, so with the infantry facing this way, that means you guys should be able to move forward without too much difficulty. They are now turning to face in this direction, so alright lads, just move up a little bit if you would be so kind. Anybody in range to do any shooting? Should be momentarily. There we go. That's a lovely shot right there. That's their general. Nice and dead. Gonna take a handful of shots right here. You are wavering already. And then, to be honest, yeah, we're gonna take like 4 losses. And you guys are going to reload before these guys have reloaded. Maybe just take a step forward, just in case some of you at the rear are not entirely 100% ready to go. Everybody ready to open fire? Anytime you're ready, guys. Anytime you're ready. Good charge, but then someone else would probably just shoot you. You know, don't really want to kill my own lads, if at all possible. Anytime anybody, there we go. Lovely. Well done, lads. Up to -6. Just keep putting on the pressure. Alright, we are not done yet. Although, here's interesting. If I was willing to just leave the cannons behind, I could make it to that town today. Now, to be honest, I don't really want that town, like, at all. But, I've got a solution in mind for that. Okay, no walls whatsoever. Most of this is just basic, garrisons. Sikh musketeers, 12-pounder foot artillery, not the worst. The one we saw last time that tore the wall to shreds, that was a 24-pounder. So, yeah, this is a bit lighter. Then lancers, they just collapse. Okay, shouldn't be anything too problematic here. Honestly, even without cannons, we can just move forward and fire by rank them to death. Although, yes, this feels a bit weird. Going into a fight with Maratha where I don't have any artillery. They've got the artillery advantage. That's just weird. Still, not for long. Their artillery is, yes, stuck over here on the flank, basically unguarded. The lancers are currently evacuating, so... Alright, we'll be able to mop that up without too much difficulty. At the same time, my own troops are just moving in to annihilate this lot. Alright, lads, lancers down. Let's make this happen. I want to see some good murder. They're trying to cover them with these guys. No, 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 no. So yes, these guys are now going to be very much ridden down. Very fast indeed, wavering, etc., etc. I was just trying to scare off the lancers. Pull my own cavalry back at this point. Just need to make sure these guys are... Yep, that's shattered, so that artillery is not doing anything else. No need to pursue, because yes, of course, this being a town fight, anyone who doesn't survive just gets deleted anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Guys, push forward a bit. Let's see if we can get into a better position. See, I'm being a little bit aggressive right now with where I'm drawing up. In fact, that's needlessly aggressive. John. I think you're going to be... just fine being a little bit further back than that. Like about here will do the job a-okay. So, alright, everybody just start moving in, if you be so kind. They're going to get in like the odd hit here or there, but everybody falls into line. Cavalry, guys, you take care of this. Meanwhile, you guys get over here, knock out these lads and... Okay, not the direction I would have chosen, but that all looks good, and in comes the actual fire. My lancers ready to just move around the side. Not you! You stay there, just the lancers, please. Just the lancers. Their leader is dead. This guy, the Sikh musketeer, that's probably their single strongest unit, so okay. Good place for my lancers to be hitting. So in you go, lads. Already broken. There we go. Just a single round of fire, they have collapsed. Beautiful. Once again, I think it was the general dying that was the real trigger. Alright, territory falls to me. Absolutely lovely. This army, yes, almost at full strength. Not entirely, mind. By the way, let's just get the, yes, cannons moving in the right direction at the bare minimum. You guys should definitely have a handful of your own troops. How about some light dragoons? Lovely. Quick bit of business to be done in Europe, which is, yes, Westphalia is once again going off as a bit. So, here you go, buddy. Have another giant pile of jewels. Absolutely beautiful. And yes, indeed, over in Europe, one thing I did want to do. I want to get out just a handful of new troops right over here in Amsterdam, because there's one more tiny expedition we need to go on. I might be being a bit overcautious here, but just in case, there's no harm in trying out my new giant cannon gun. Put together some nice snipers, very, very good indeed. Maybe toss in, yeah, just a handful of line infantry. Mix that with a handful of reinforcements from over here in Berlin. Honestly, we don't need all these guys here. We can replace them when the time is right. And obviously, don't forget to send in the howitzers, because howitzers are just great. So a handful more of them from Hanover. Brand new roads, by the way, are all done, so all these troops are moving around super fast. And 1/4 rate, 1/5 rate, that should be more than enough firepower to keep these lads safe on the small Atlantic journey I'm planning. And gosh darn it, I think it happened. I think the loss of that army has actually pushed the Spanish back into solvency. And as for Russia, yeah, these guys can't reach the town till next turn, so I think we're about done for now. Yet more troops are piling up towards Moscow. I am worried Russia's going to retake that. That would be very annoying, but even if they do, I have done so much damage to them. It is ridiculous. The absolute bare minimum. Them having not a single port in the world, that's a victory. Oh, now, hello, sexy. It's finally happened. There's the rebellion. It is. Okay, it's smaller than I was hoping for, to be honest. So, I suspect that's just been... Okay, it's not been entirely put down. It's been a bit put down. I suspect the second go's going to be the end of it for now. So that was a revolution. Or rather, it was an attempted revolution. And, yes, for the time being, oh my. Well, that's no troops inside the centre of your empire. Yeah, if that had failed, if they'd been able to take that city, that would have turned Maratha into a republic, which would have been hilarious. Oh, and we've got ourselves a brand new government, and actually that looks... Oh my, this actually looks semi-competent. Okay, get rid of the person with basically no interesting traits, much better. Oh my. Well, this is all very good news, actually. We've got 2 harsh reputations, which is really good right there. We've also got, yeah, patron on the navy. You, buddy, were tactician, so you'd be really good at the army. And over half the government has, like, a bonus to lower class happiness, which is really, really good news. Although, to be honest, this guy would also be an excellent... Oh my. Despite being a tactician, sorry, you're being the treasurer. Do we have any other, yeah, competent tacticians? I don't believe so, but it kind of doesn't matter. I'm willing to accept paying more for the army if we get... Oh yeah. That's pretty good, actually. In fact, that is so bloody good. Everyone is really happy, especially in America. Okay, tax rises for everybody. Hilariously, despite just beating the revolution, yes, actually, public order is still at -8, because the military crackdown bonus you get for putting down a revolution is not enough to offset the fact that, yes, they're still in a catastrophically unsuccessful war they desperately don't want to be in. Now. As for my cunning plan... Deploy the cannons northwards into this lovely territory. Army, you just join back up with them. And now we've got this territory that isn't really worth that much, to be honest, and I don't really want. So. Say hello to New Westphalia. Punjab, you're gonna be my new best friends. My new friendly buffer state between me and these bastards. Because do you want to know the fun thing about brand new nations that spawn into the game late? They aren't aware of what happened before they joined the game. So every other minor nation has minus 155 against me due to territorial expansion. But Punjab, oh no. They weren't here. They're completely unaware of who I am somehow or another. So they are willing to be 100% super chill. I love it. You know what, guys? You get a really nice horse. Thank you. In fact, you know what? Everybody gets nice horses today, because everybody's still being a little bit not happy with me. In fact, guys, how do you feel about an alliance? Okay, not super chill. I'm willing to pay for it, though. Hey, guys, how would you like some philosophy? Flipping done. Love it. And now all we do is move around this entire bit of the world, taking all this territory and saying, yep, that's Punjab now. And as we do it, more and more and more flipping revolutions are going to be breaking out. Alright, they cannot stand against this forever. Yes, and one last move for today. The territory that Russia took off Poland, which I was going to restore to Poland, but then Poland decided, oh, there's a lot on fire around here. Okay, there's something going on in Polish territory. There were definitely some territories on fire there. I was going to restore this all to Poland, but then Poland went and attacked me. So no. You know who's been super chill? The Ottomans have been super chill, so they just get more of Eastern Europe. Oh yeah, forces here already very battered. Not sure who attacked them, but these guys are not at their best. And I'm gonna be honest with you, lads, today's gonna get worse before it gets better for ya. And I think that's your lot, nice and easy, everybody mysteriously caught fire. So, let's get this into newer hands as soon as possible, which will be much easier if, my Ottoman friends, you were willing to give me just 5 turns of military access. For that, you can have literally all the naval techs in the world. There we go, nice and easy. And because that means I won't be booted out of this territory all the way back to, yes, the Netherlands, we can just hand that straight over to them. Alright, despite my best efforts, Russia is proving extremely resilient to a revolution. So, that one might not happen. I think the next step might just be get in there, hand over more territory to the Ottomans, and at that point, Russia can't really rebuild its army. It just doesn't have a proper city anymore. So, at that point, we can probably make peace and never be troubled by Russia again. But over in this bit of the world, oh, I'd say things are just starting to, heat up, actually. Maratha is starting to fall apart. New Westphalia has just come into existence, and, oh, I am going to be feeding these guys huge amounts of territory to the north and east. Combine that with, yes, my mysterious voyage, we will be discovering where that's going next time, and the fact that at long last, I am in striking distance of Maratha when it comes to prestige, so we're coming up on the beginning of the end here, but there are some crucial things we need to get sorted out. In particular, yes, the game says I'm not allowed to win until I've got New York, which currently belongs to Britain, so there are a few ways that could play out. We'll have to, yes, discuss the various ways that might be engineered, shall we say. Yes, that's a very good word indeed. That'll be coming up next time anyway. We can discuss all of that. It is going to be absolutely magnificent. Hopefully, you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Empire Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much.
Oh my god.
In Fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big.
They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariots!